Hello. We get rid of the music. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mary Waltz Radio, the live cast. So glad everybody is here. We have so many people already here, and hopefully some new faces as well. I've been doing a lot of, I have a hair. Been doing a lot of shows every day, like several. So hopefully there's some new people here as well. The IT guy's here. Steve, the IT guy, is here. If you're from Wendy Bell Radio, you know him as Steve. Everybody else knows him as the IT guy. And
Tig. Isn't that what
the
ITG
ITG is Igdiga. It's Itga. It's not Tig. Oh, you're going
IT guy.
So that's Tig.
Yeah. Gotta work on that.
Yeah, that's terrible.
We're working on that.
So Art is like his new bro now. You still communicate through me because you don't know how to do social media.
Right.
No clue how to do social media. So Art communicates with you. Art
via you.
Right. Art's in like a bromwich. Oh, we have like look at that. We have the ring light there because
you're off center.
I'm off center. So
it's an orb.
So it's an orb. Yeah. It's a holy light. Jesus is underneath it. It's the star.
Can you put your head under it so it looks like you have a halo? Look,
Yeah,
you're like an angel.
Not really. Very far from an angel, sweetheart. I don't know how to tell you that. So welcome to everybody. Please, if you have not subscribed, please do. Please give a thumbs up to the video. I'll get like, I don't know, 200 people watching and I get like 4 thumbs up. Please hit the up arrow. I do appreciate that very much. Are you going to handle the
Either that
stuff?
or we could switch seats. What would you like to do?
Well, it doesn't, you could do it. Just don't screw it up because you're not good at this.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I know. So switch seats with me. All right, we'll switch seats. Oh, this chair's terrible. You have a much better chair than this one. Oh my God, this is like sitting on wood. What is this?
Here. You are sitting on wood, actually.
I'm sitting on wood. Give me the cushion. Thank you.
Is that better? Okay.
I have to tell you, this is a finely tuned machine.
Yeah, really.
This is professionalism right here. That's what this is. So, just so you know, tomorrow I'm in for Rob Carson on Newsmax TV, Newsmax Radio from noon to 3. And then I think I lose track of my days and what I'm doing. And then Friday, I'm pretty sure I am on David Webb. I'm in for David Webb, 9 to noon. And then I'm in for Rob Carson, noon to 3. And then Monday, I'm doing nothing.
For now.
As of now. That changes. I think I'm doing nothing. Monday, I'm doing Chris Salcedo show. I think that's it, but it changes like by the second. So I think like I'm totally cool and everything's done. And then all of a sudden, boom, I got other stuff to do. So anyway, the camera is too close. I cannot see your faces fully. Well, now what do we do? Because it's not too close. That's not us, Sal. I think that's you. Because you're watching it on the vertical instead of the horizontal.
Show the vertical. Let's see what we look like on vertical.
I don't know. How do I do? Oh, show vertical. Okay. This is what we look like on vertical. Oh yeah, that's why.
Here, wait, we'll just turn our head sideways.
Yeah, you can't see anything on the vertical.
I go like this and you come across the top.
There you go. Can you see us? Can you see us now, Sal?
Hey, Sal. Is that better?
Hi, Sal.
We'll just stay this way for you the whole show.
You have to watch it horizontal instead of vertical. That's the problem. Sorry, Sal. That's the problem with that. Yeah, that looks terrible on vertical. So
we can take turns scooting over and being in the vertical.
Okay, you be in the picture.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So listen, and if you are over on Rumble, thank you so much for rumbling over there. That is very much appreciated. Of course, rumble. Do appreciate you. So I didn't prepare a damn thing for this. All right. Because you guys are so great at just throwing out topics and things to talk about that I said, okay, that's what we'll do. That's what we're going to do. But I will say that one of the things that I wanted to throw out, like if it were me, if I was the person writing in the comments, I would throw out, like, I want to know what you think Trump's biggest accomplishment was in the first year. And what are you hoping for in the second year? What are you hoping for in the second year? So let's go to the comments. And By the way, the IT guy is here because of art. That's the back of my chair.
Oh,
It's
okay.
cracking and it's probably going to break because it's so old.
Then
This
the
is
show
like one
is
of the
mine.
oldest folding chairs in history. Well, no, we do have one of the oldest folding chairs in history. That's not this one. Is the one in the kitchen. Remember the one we got?
Oh,
Right.
right.
Right. This one is from like a 19th. Oh, and the cat's Oliver is now on the table. There goes the camera. Oh, geez. But this one is like from your parents, like 19th.
James.
From your aunt and
My
your
godparents.
godparents. Okay, so this is probably like the 1940s from like a legit card table where they sat and played cards. And every time I move, it goes tink, 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 tink. So it may go. And I've lost weight this season, so I don't know. Okay, Star Driver's here. Hello to your majesty and the IT guy.
Hey.
Hermit Sal is here. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Rebecca, good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. And they're all wishing each other Happy New Year. Star Driver, Rebecca. Star Driver is sitting in Pennsylvania at a truck stop. Port closed till the 1st. I have enough salt on my truck to get everyone through New Year's and margaritas. Wait, so what are you going to do? Are you just sitting there till the 1st in Pennsylvania? Where are you in Pennsylvania? Can someone take him in? Like Sue's, Jeffy, Sue's loves Jeffy, Manglemush, you Pennsylvania people. Can't you like give the guy a hot meal? Somebody? Where are you? Tell us where you are, Star Driver. Suze is here. Hello, Suze. Oh, here comes the cat. Here we go. Here comes Oliver. Survivor says, from the former neighbor of famous Nashville country music singing star John Michael Montgomery and his wife Crystal, it's true, a true statement. Oh, well, okay. Wild Bill is here. Everything's going to come falling down with our cat. Herman says, Mary, the camera's too close. Yes, I cannot see your faces fully. If you are watching vertically instead of horizontally, yeah, you got a problem. Sorry. Oh yeah, there's Gregory. Musical chairs, stop the music. Star Driver, I'm number 1. The vertical is way too close. We can't help that.
If we push back, you can't be you won't reach the computer.
Right. So if I push back farther, then I can't reach the computer because my arms are freakishly long. Like, look at, so when I was a kid, my mother always used to tell me I was built like an East German swimmer because look at how long my arms are compared to the sleeves of anything. I do have like really freakishly long arms. I'm built like Michael Phelps. You'd think I would be a good swimmer because I do have like the arm. I do have like the wingspan of Michael Phelps. I really do. But not, I guess, the ability to swim like Michael Phelps, I guess.
You tread water pretty well.
I do, but
you can hold a drink and tread water.
This is very true.
And
I can
not
do
get
that.
any
Yeah.
water in there.
But I don't, I have small feet for my height. So that's probably where I'm not a good swimmer because I have small feet for my height. So there's probably that. I'm sorry if the vertical's way too close. Well, you sit back so they can see you on the vertical. There you go. So he's way back there. And then how does that? Oh, yeah. So it's just you in the vertical. That's fine.
It's my show. Damn it.
With Oliver.
With Oliver.
Oliver's here too. So you stay there.
Okay.
Okay. Toshi says, cure cancer or win $1 billion. Ooh. You know what I would do?
What?
I'd take the $1 billion and then fund cancer research with it.
Oh.
With a large chunk of it.
Okay.
To maybe find a cure. Hey, buddy. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that works.
Does that work for you? You're going to steal my answer?
No. I would
You just did. You stole my answer.
Take $1 billion.
All right.
Well, think about.
I would take like I said, I think you can take the $1 billion, which after taxes,
I was gonna say
you're left with like
taxes.
450 million after taxes. So I would take it, and then like I said, I would fund cancer research. Like I would find some private scientists, and I would fund cancer research.
Or find at least 100 charities and give them each $1 million.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. That was a good question, though, Toasty. That's a great question.
We're too selfish just to take your cancer. We'll take the cash and we'll
You know
try.
what? I'm gaming it out.
Yeah.
I'm at that point in life where, I'll be dead. Star Driver says the picture is fine. Sue says it's always better vertical. I hope you're talking about the picture. Back up the camera. We can't. The camera's on a table. And when I put it too far away, then what happens is this backdrop, this big is a picture on a big screen TV. You wind up, you can see the frame of the camera and it's an 86-inch TV. You can see the thing. Why are we so close? Everyone says we're so close. Why are we so close? Is that a problem with our settings? Can we fix that?
What do you mean so close?
Everybody says we're too close and that we need to back up the camera or back us up. How do we do that on this setting thing? You've got all this stuff. You're the IT department. How do we change that?
What we would do is we move the table
without physically moving something. I don't want to move stuff. We move stuff all the time. How can't we just like make the camera like zoom in or out or something like that?
We can, but you can go to the
so let's go to the thing and
but
let's try
to
zoom it out.
The background.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Let's make everybody happy.
Up
zoom up here and I go out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. But see, do you see what's happening, people? Do you see what happened? Now you see the background here. See, now you can see that it's really not our house, that this is just a facade. It is a picture, not really our house. So now, is that better, Mad Rush? Star Driver says, you kids are so cute to get. Oh, I have the hiccups.
Oh boy.
Hermit says it's the same on horizontal. I don't know what's wrong with your phone. Because we have one picture for horizontal, one for vertical.
If you just take the vertical and turn your camera
sideways,
turn your phone sideways, you're going to get the same image just stretched out. You have to switch over on YouTube to turn your camera sideways and pick the landscape.
Exactly, pick landscape.
Why are we not moving?
Pick landscape. Why are what not moving?
Over on the right screen there.
I don't know. That's Rumble. I don't know what's happening to Rumble.
Oh, hit the play in the bottom left corner.
Hit play. There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Nice background. Yes. My PJs are like yours, Mary. These are not PJs. It's a onesie and it's fleece and it has a hood and it is oh so comfortable. And I actually wear it in the house because it's so cold this week. It's going to be really super cold this week. So I wear it in the house and I have long underwear on underneath. I do. Here, I'll show you. I have long underwear on under. So I have long underwear pants and a long underwear top that I wear under this. And it's so toasty warm. It's awesome because my husband won't turn the heat on. So that's what I have to do.
Make a fire.
He tells me make a fire. This is what tells me make a fire. Okay. Dan's Papa. All right. Toasty says Trump managed to do an excellent job with raising tariffs. Congratulations. Yes. And I know you're probably being sarcastic, but remember, we funded this country with no income taxes until 1913, strictly on tariffs alone. And if we could get rid of Somali fraud in this country, do you know how many billions of dollars we would have? And now they're uncovering in California, they did an audit and it was 70 billion, they estimate, in fraud. 70 billion, money that they just lost. They just lost it. They lost track of it. 70 billion. So if you take the billions, tens of billions, I'm sure it's over 100 billion when you add it all up with the states that we know of, we'd never have to pay taxes again. We could get rid of income taxes in this country. So good for Trump. I'm fine with that. Patrick says a cool thing from last year, I'm the former neighbor of famous Nashville country music singing star John Michael Montgomery and his wife Crystal. Yes. Yeah, I heard that. I honestly don't know who he is. I'm so sorry. Do you know who he is?
No. So
I don't know. I don't know who he is. What does he sing, if anything? Star Driver says Trump's biggest accomplishment is exposing all of the corruption from the Democrats. Just think at Kamala won, we wouldn't know about any of this. Yes. Yes.
They were counting on that.
They were counting on it. They were counting on it bigly. Yep. And unfortunately, though, a lot of the stuff I was just talking about today on Rob Carson's show is we're now finding out in 2016 that the FBI wanted to investigate Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation because she had said she wasn't going to take any money from foreign sources, no foreign donors, because she was the Secretary of State. She took a ton of money into the Clinton Foundation from foreign entities when she was Secretary of State. And they had several questions that they wanted asked of her regarding donations to the Clinton Foundation. And they had a whole investigation called Cracked Foundation. Get it? And the DC FBI squashed the whole thing, squashed the entire thing. So there you go. Sue says, margaritas, where are you, Star Driver? Because Star Driver has enough salt for everybody. Where are you? You guys should like meet up. You guys should go visit him at the truck stop or something and send pictures. I would love to see that. That would be great.
Bring your tequila.
Yeah, bring your tequila. If he's not driving, I guess he can drink, right? Because they live in the van of the truck, the cab of the truck, right? So they live there. All right, Gregory, did you receive any Christmas cards from West Africa this year? Is that where Somalia is? Is it in West Africa?
I don't know.
You mean like a thank you for the money that we've sent to Somalia? Is that like in that way? No, I don't think so. We always send out a Christmas card, and we did not this year for obvious reasons. We were like just a mess. And so we didn't get Christmas cards out. But I will say I was pleasantly surprised at the number of cards we got, because people were saying they weren't getting a lot of Christmas cards. I was actually pleasantly surprised with the number of cards we got this year. All right, Star Driver is in Greencastle, PA. Not to worry, I have good restaurants here, a good restaurant here. Using the time to rest. When we roll on January 1st, it's wide open again. Better here than in Baltimore. Yeah. Where's Greencastle, Pennsylvania? Where's my phone? I lost my phone. I lose my phone. Oh, I'm sitting on it. I found it.
You want me to look it up and you keep talking?
No, pay attention to your son. It's okay. Greencastle, Pennsylvania. What is that near? Maybe we'll come visit you, whether you want us to or not.
Road trip.
We'll wander around a rest stop yelling, Star Driver. Greencastle, Pennsylvania. I have a Christmas gift that's stuck in Middletown, Pennsylvania, outside of Harrisburg. It's been there since December 14th. I'm pretty sure we're not getting it. He's by Williamsport. Oh, you're by Williamsport. You have to find a place. Mr. Sticky's. You have to go south to Williamsport. There's a place called Mr. Sticky's. The best cinnamon buns you will ever have in your life. You have to go there. You have to go there. It's also apparently like a restaurant too, right? Well, but we order their sticky buns. It's amazing. So Star Driver, you want to go south on, if you're in Greencastle, you want to go south on, what is that?
81.
Is that 81? And you want to go south and you want to go to Williamsport, and you have to go to Mr. Sticky's. And that's really far for us to come visit you. But you have to go there and check out. Oh, he's right by the Maryland line.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize he was right by Maryland. Did you? No, that's Williamsport, Maryland.
Yeah,
I think by Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Never mind. All right, so you're nowhere near Mr. Sticky's. I take it back. That's sad now. Never mind.
Okay.
Let's look at this. Podcast. Kate Doherty, hi again from Northern Ireland. Yay! I don't know how to do an Irish accent. My Irish relatives are from County Cork. That's like in the south, right? They're like in the southeast, where my mother's side of the family comes from. I've got Callahans, Fords, Dones. My grandfather's cousin was a nun in County Cork.
Can she go visit Rosie?
Rosie O'Donnell? Well, she's dead, so probably not. But why would you want to visit Rosie O'Donnell?
Who's in Ireland? Who left her?
My grandfather's cousin was in Ireland. Rosie O'Donnell went to Ireland.
Right.
And so did our friend Terry Ann, our old friend Terry Ann, went to Ireland too. She became a liberal.
Kate can go visit.
Oh, Kate can go visit. Oh, yes, Kate. Have you visited Rosie O'Donnell? Do you know where she is? I thought you met my grandfather's cousin, the nun, but she's dead, obviously, because my grandfather would be like 113 by now. Herman says, either way, vertical or horizontal, Sal has a problem. I think the DSAs are behind this difficulty. I'm sorry, Sal. Oliver is so cute. So Oliver now is an only boy. It's an only kitty, because we lost Grace and then we lost Shirley. And he's very needy right now. He has become super, super, super needy. losing his sisters. He's all over us. And
Mainly you.
Mainly me. This is mainly me. This is very, very true. Watch your back. You have another cat. No, this is the middle one. He's the handy-capable cat. He's handicapped, but he's very good. I mean, you'd never know if we didn't tell you, but he's handy-capable, and he's become very needy because he's an only boy now. Ron says, I'm here, but the video won't load. I mean, there's only so many. IT department, could you help him troubleshoot? That's why you're here. And Ron's more tech savvy than you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's the Bell Labs guy.
Right.
Ron, you're a Bell Labs guy. If you can't figure it out, we got nothing
Try it
for
through
you.
a different feed. Go to Rumble or something.
Yeah, go to Rumble. Try it on Rumble.
Yeah. You don't have to register to watch, but you just can't comment on Rumble unless you
register. Right. Oh. Well, that's weird because Sue says, tell the kitty. I said, psst, psst, and then he went, Rrr. You touched his back legs, didn't you?
I just went down his back.
Yeah, he doesn't like his back legs touched. The IT Guy podcast with special guest Mary Walter.
You got it.
I could do that. That's okay. I could do that. Bill says, Mary, you look stunning. Love your hair. Thank you. I'm hoping New Jersey economy gets better. Gas is the only going down. Today I paid $2.65 in Lakehurst, New Jersey. Yeah, but the first of the year, Bill, it's going up because the Democrats and legislature are putting another 20 cents on our gas. So another 20 cents. So it's 65. That now is going to be $2.85. 65, 85. It's not going to be $2.85 January 1st. So fill up now. Star Driver. Now you can just open a Somali daycare and get $1 billion. Suze, you're perfect. Gregory says, get a grip. They could move the camera. Oh, we need a grip. We need a best boy or a grip to move the camera. But do you see what happens? Do you see like the thing I could never do this on TV. I could never be Janice Dean. Do you see this here? This thing here? And then you see it on the other side too, over there. Am I in your way?
No, you're not in my way.
Over here, like over there. Like you see the thing.
We need a bigger TV.
It's only 86-inch TV. We're not getting a bigger TV. Squeaky.
102.
Ron wants to know if anyone else is having trouble connecting. I think it's just you, Ron. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Scott Wagner, the background looks so realistic, and always complexions are really great too. Okay, so the IT department gets total credit for that. I would show you like the studio quality lights that he bought with my money from my company that he bought, but they work really, really, really well. But he can't get up right now because Oliver's on his lap demanding attention, so he can't do that. Sue says her view is perfect. Star says the picture's fine. Turn your phones.
Right. Wait. How can the picture not be perfect with you in it?
Oh, that's so good.
That was good.
Thank you. You're so well trained. Herman Sal says sit closer together, I guess. How's that?
That's
How's that? Is that good?
Good.
Ron, I'm on a desktop PC. Well, don't sit on it. Go sit in a chair and maybe you'll have a better picture. Star Driver says the picture's fine. This dumb truck driver figured it out. Michael Lemon says support Somali daycare. Lou says happy pussy. Yes, he is a very happy little baby. Very funny, Lou. I'm on a PC. The picture's great. Nice old school glass doorknob. Yes. See what you wouldn't see if we didn't push the picture out so much over there. And we have glass doorknobs all over this house. Although we do have some that were like dark colored and somebody painted white. And then we have white ones that somebody painted white for some reason. I don't know. People paint a lot of weird stuff. Oh, Ron had to reboot. Now he's okay. This is a great question that Sue's asked. Has any of us really felt any effect of tariffs? Seriously. I have to say no. You?
I just bought the something from Canada.
What did you buy from Canada?
The air conditioner, the outdoor air conditioner covers, those custom covers. And they were
fine. Yeah.
And I just got a keg of beer today, and the price is back down to where it was before COVID, $68.
What'd you buy?
Yingling.
Man.
American. Well, I guess there are no tariffs because they're American, but but you don't know where do they source their stuff from, right?
That's true.
They may source stuff from outside the country.
Yeah.
I don't think they do. I think
that's true. Can he end up in prison? Are we talking about the cat or the IT guy? I don't know of whom we are speaking, but Oliver would not, he's asleep. He would not do well in prison. Although he gets to sleep a lot, and that is his favorite activity of all time.
He can never go on vacation.
Why not?
Because his job is to sleep.
Well, he could sleep on vacation.
So he's working.
Trump is managing to isolate Iran. I saw, did you guys see this? Like there's uprisings now and they've crashed the economy, but they do this once a generation, right? They do this once a generation. Is it going to change anything? I don't know.
They'll be going, oh, la, la, the Shah's dead or whatever.
Minion says, hey, you two, would you guys rate my song? My name is Fake Friend by Special High. Okay. I
don't know.
I don't know. Like, can you look that up? Look it up on YouTube.
Okay.
Look up. Oh, I hope you're happy, Minion. Now look at that.
Now
the cat got mad and he jumped down.
Well,
Fake Friend by Special_High. He's not fast on the phone at all.
Oh, please.
It's true. No, it's true. For someone who's technically savvy, you're very slow. You're very slow. Star Driver says 19 billion could be the tab in Minnesota. The 70 billion wasn't lost. It's in bank accounts in Silicon Valley banks. Yeah, I'm sure they know where that money is. Follow it. You got to follow it. Fake Friend song. Did you put that in YouTube? Fake Friend by, just say, put it by.
What was it by?
Special _
Nope.
What did I tell you? The underscore through. HAI. And now hit enter, honey. There you go. No, it doesn't come up. No, it doesn't come up. Sorry. Abishka Agrip. Hello. I can't say your name, but hi. Hello. How are you? And then he goes on to say, everyone. So hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. It's always good to have new faces. Herman says, in Minnesota, there will probably be no fraud if Governor Walz and the state legislature were regulating tampons for the boys' locker room. Watch Your Back says, come to Frederick, Maryland, Mary. I've been there. I have been to Frederick, Maryland. Have you been there? Or just I was there?
That's the home of AOPA, the Aircraft Owner and Pilots Association. I've been there a number of times.
Of course you have. You dorked out.
Oh, listen, you go to meetings in Florida, in DC, and you hang out with all your dorky TV and radio friends, but you're the coolest of the dorks, so it's okay. Me, I hang around with a couple of aviation guys.
You guys are so dorky.
Oh, look who's talking.
So dorky.
Okay, how about you take a mirror to your next conference?
What if Kamala picked Walz and it was to get the money the Somalis pocketed? You know, I have not, that's an interesting, because do you think do you think Harris's team knew about all this with Walz? Do you think she knew about all this fraud? I don't know if her team even knew about this. I mean, how do you vet this? Do you think Tim Walz said to her, by the way?
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm on the take.
I'm on the take for, there's billions in my state. I don't know. By the way, the Clinton Foundation may have gotten $2 billion from USAID. This is the stuff that the FBI wanted to investigate, but Obama's FBI in DC said nope, and they froze it out. They stopped the inquiry and they stopped the investigation. CM says, can I make AI adult content of you? You two seem to really like each other. Well, that would be super creepy and weird. And so I'm going to go with no. Besides, not only that, I'm going to assume I would probably like the AI body than my actual body. And that would be kind of uncomfortable. But thanks. Appreciate you asking. I am from India. Hello. You know what? I've probably talked to you if you are from India. We've probably had discussions about Harry and David orders that are missing and my current Bonnie and Poppet order that's missing. And I did have a very intimate relationship long-term with a guy from Dell Computers in India. Remember that guy?
that's
Remember that guy? And he had to call me every day at the same time. Call me every day. Every day. Yeah. You're way off, Mary. Star driver I-81 exit 5 Pennsylvania. So yeah, so you're by Maryland. All right, Suze, I get it. I was in the wrong town.
State.
Williamsport. Yeah. I was in who knew there was more than one? So close.
I know. I guess there were a lot of Williams back then.
There's nothing wrong than premature stickiness with the sticky buttons. Okay, that's funny, Gregory. His most favorite, Scott's famous neighbor's most famous song is "I Swear." I'll have to check it out. Why does your husband look like he's being forced to do this against his will?
If you know Morse code, you'd be looking at my eyelids, okay?
Looking for help.
SOS.
Not my husband. He's the IT department. Yeah. And Art wanted him here. Who is, by the way, Art is not here yet. But Art wanted him here because Art's like his buddy. I don't know.
Our first date, Art stood me up.
That's right. Exactly. Namaste to Abhishek. There you go, our new buddy Abhishek. Watching is here. Hello, watching. You're back over on Rumble. Thank you for rumbling. And Abhishek says namaste. CAM Productions. I'm about 20 miles deep in the woods, backpacking through Kasatchi National Forest. Glad I could catch a live while out here. Oh, thank you. You have any good pictures you want to share? Can you put them up? I guess he can't. You can only make comments. You can put them in the comments though, right?
I don't know.
You
can invite him in.
Oh, look who's here. Sorry, I'm late. I lost my modem string to my Western Digital 14.4 thousand. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? The dial-up?
Yeah, the dial-up. Yeah.
We all know that sound. That's so funny. Like if you played that sound, every single one of us would know what that was. But like none of our nieces and nephews would. They would have no clue what that sound is. None at all. Oh, I know what I forgot to tell everybody. And then we'll go back to like, what do you think Trump did well and what you want to see him do in the new year? So I had remember I told you that I was, I have to change this thing. Oh, I was having a procedure done because I hurt, remember my shoulder and I had the surgery and in last November and they reconstructed my shoulder. And they fixed a bunch of stuff in there and I did physical therapy. And then about 4 months out, I injured it again. Like I really hurt it. I saw stars. I heard it. Oh, and it was a dumb thing. I just walked into the cat condo, bam. And so I went to physical therapy again. Nothing was happening. My physical therapist, Steve, who's adorable. He's a great guy. Love him. You're right there. Sent me back to, he said, yeah, I think you should go back to the doctor. I think you need imaging. I don't think this is right. So I went yesterday. Have you ever had an arthrogram? You know what these things are? So they stick a needle like this long. Well, it's not that long because then it would come out the other side. And they got to go in your shoulder joint with it. And they got to go in there. And they inject lidocaine and they inject the stuff. Contrast. I always thought it was like stuff that just glows as it goes through your body, but it's not. So you have to lay on the table. They bring it in and there were like 4 or 5 people in there and it looks like an operating room. And I'm like, oh, and I've had this done before. So I kind of knew the drill and they lay you down and then they put the fluoroscope. Is that it? Fluoroscope over you? Look at me. But it's like right here against your face. So I bring a bandana to put over my face so I don't see it. And they stick it in and they go in your capsule in there and they pump all this stuff in and get it in there. And there's like, this is going to be uncomfortable. And I'm like, oh, that's a good word for it. Uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable. And then, so then they're starting to build a new hospital. I had to go like outside. I had to walk in my gown. I had my pants on, I had my pants on and I had my sports bra on. And I had to walk
like through the parking lot.
Right, Like you had to go like
Where the
downstairs
garbage is in
and
the
like
back of
onto
the
a
building.
loading dock where they have an MRI, and then you get on this platform and it's metal, and the nurse or one of the techs gets on with you, and it's got this thing, and they have a gate and they close it to keep you on this thing, and she hits the button, it goes, and it takes you up to the level where the MRI is, and then they open the gate like a construction thing, and you get out. But the MRIs are bigger now. She said that MRI was bigger.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
it was. I think it was a little bigger.
Yeah, but the problem is the MRI seems smaller because it was in a room like that makes our bathroom look big.
Yeah, it was a really
You could
small
barely
room.
sit. I was leaning against the wall behind it on my back, and the front of me was right up against the gurney.
Yeah, it is. But you put so you have to put the key. If you hate the MRI, you have to bring a bandana, fold it over a couple times, put it over your eyes so you don't see the light change when they slide you in, and have about 15 milligrams of Valium in you, because
Not necessarily in that order.
that helped. That was a big, huge help in making sure Mary did not move or jump out of the MRI machine. And I think it went swimmingly. I did very well.
Yeah, I think at one point you kind of almost fell asleep.
Yeah, probably because I had 15 milligrams of Valium in me.
But as we know, we call that low dose in the Mary's world of
My
Valium.
world, that's low dose. It is. It is low dose. It takes a lot. So I did well, and I got my. You can get on your chart and get your results. I don't know what it means. All I know is the word tear there is several times. I don't think that's good, but I'm not 100% sure. And he has no clue because he's not an orthopedic surgeon, so he doesn't know. So it just has the word tear in it several times. That's probably not good.
True.
So
you got to compare it to the old one.
It is in comparison to the old one, they tell you.
I understand, but he doesn't mention whether those tears are new or old.
Well, if they were old, why didn't he fix them when there was surgery done? They would fix the tear.
I don't know. Sometimes you
All
leave
right.
them
Well, we
alone.
don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, so that's that. So I did really well. I was like a big girl. I was so proud of myself. It was very good. He had to come into the MRI though, not in the machine with me because that would be weird and really close, but in the room. And what he does is the other thing, if you can get away with it, you get someone to come in with you if they let him, and they put your hand up. Like, did you even have your hand up?
I was holding your hand.
You held my hand. You didn't put your hand up.
No.
But they put their hand up so that like if it's up here, like on your belly, and you think that that's out of the MRI then. So like it's a whole total mind game. I've got it down. I've given you all my secret hints. Okay. Kate says O'Donnell is in Ireland. I'm in Northern Ireland, different country. Oh, yeah, Northern. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That's where the troubles are.
Yeah.
Where the troubles were.
Green, orange is not a.
The Irish Rovers. It is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Don't ask me what I had for breakfast, but I remember that, the Irish Rovers. That's okay, Mary. At least I can a portion of you at IT, and I can chat. Sal can only see a portion of us. Poor thing. Fed Cop, I can see you fine on Rumble, but not on YouTube. That's interesting because Rumble is only horizontal. YouTube has a choice of horizontal or vertical.
I'm going to pull YouTube up.
Red Son Orion said, Jesus is not a descendant of David. He can't be the Messiah. Well, how's that for throwing a bomb into the conversation?
Man, that's
way to bring it down there with Red Son Orion. I'm just saying. I'm just saying everything I've seen, different.
Jesus, his father was a descendant of David.
His father, which father?
His stepfather. His stepfather.
Joseph?
The father, Joseph, was
a descendant of David? Oh,
absolutely. That's why he had the bridle.
Even Star Driver, even in Ireland, nobody can think Rosie is cute. I think that's what he means to say, even in Ireland. Have you seen her? So she goes to Ireland to get away from Trump. And then she's on Instagram, I think is where she is. And she's talking about like she has to go to therapy. She's got to see a therapist because of the whole Trump stuff. And so the therapist told her, like, you need to just stop watching the news. And Rosie can't do it. She can't do it. So she was back at it again, like this week, screaming and yelling. You froze on Rumble. Well, I'm watching on Rumble right now, and I'm not frozen. I'm not frozen at all. I'm not frozen on Rumble right now. Watching your back. Sorry. Jerry paid $2.64 a gallon in New Gretna last week. Well, that's South Jersey, yeah. And that's going to be $2.84 a gallon in a couple of days. Hermit Salcy's mostly IT. Well, that's good.
Yeah, because
He's rarely seen in public. I don't let him out much, so there you go. Because I believe that resolutions are too resolute. I have decided not to make any 2026 New Year's resolutions. My buddy has with his textile business. Excuse me, I'm yawning. I got a lot of work to do. Your husband is so handsome and you look okay. Oh, look at you carrying the two of us.
yeah, look at that.
Damn.
She's always on my back.
Bound chicka wow wow. There you go. Way to go, honey. Jenla says that met a Canadian early December, no Jack Daniels. Really? There's no Jack Daniels? Wait, who just declared who's going out of business?
No.
There's no Jack Daniels in Canada. I know that. Yeah.
Not JD. The other Jack.
Yeah, is closing up shop.
No. They're just stopping production.
Stopping
for
production
6
for
months
6 months because
because-
there's too much of it.
Yeah.
I can see it. You know what we're talking about. Patrick said, Scott Wagner says, President Trump said that the tariffs were being used to give each and every service member a $1,700 bonus this year. They got it. $1,776. They got it. Hit their bank accounts right away. They got it. Someone said, LOL, married couple contempt. Ol Rustad. Damn, I might need some basic surgery. Apparently my left knee grows faster. It's going to suck to get knee gears operated surgically. Well, knees are pretty easy and hips are pretty easy, right? We know somebody just had a
hips are probably
super
the
easy,
easiest.
right?
Hips, shoulders, then knees. Knees are a
shoulders, like a shoulder replacement.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's actually the recovery time's less than yours.
Maybe I'll just get a new shoulder. Will they do that if I don't need it? If they can just fix the tear, they won't give me a new shoulder, right?
You're not getting a shoulder.
Yeah, you're not getting a new shoulder.
You're not getting I specifically didn't ask for that in our insurance. No joint replacements. We save $1 a month.
Okay, this doesn't make any sense, and I hope to God he's joking and just trying to be funny. I shattered a glass rod on the inside of my urethra, so now my stuff is filled with glass shards that feel difficult to pee out. On the flip side, my pee is now a festive reddish color. I think that he's just like, I think that that's real.
Why did you even put it up there?
Because I don't know. He put it there,
Okay.
and so I don't know. I don't think that's real. You can't have a glass rod in your urethra. You got something in your, got cat hair. Can you? Can you have a
You can
glass?
put whatever you want in there,
But that doesn't mean it should be
Okay,
in
we
there.
gotta stop talking.
No, but
about
could it be in there like for medical
Yeah.
purposes?
Yeah.
Oh, so just for fun?
Yeah.
That was a for fun thing that went horribly awry?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't smart then. That was not smart at all.
Ooh, yeah.
These are all of his neighbors' hits. With all of Trump's tax breaks and refunds, I fear that Governor Hochul will tax what we will be getting back. Welcome to the Union of the Socialist Counties of New York. You know what she's doing? Do you know what she's doing? The no tax on tips, she's still charging state taxes on tips. So federally, there's no tax on tips, except for Kathy Hochul, who will be charging state taxes on tips. So you know what? You get what you vote for, because a lot of those people in New York have voted for Kathy Hochul and they vote Democrat, and now they're going to have to pay state taxes on their tips. So I'm going to say, I think like that my favorite thing for Trump this year is the border. Like, to me, that's my favorite thing that he's done is the border, closing the border, securing the border, keeping people out of this country who don't belong here. And I will say the second part of that obviously is ICE and the roundup of people who are not supposed to be in this country, who are in this country illegally. I'm super happy about that. That is my favorite thing about Trump 2025. What do I hope for in 2026? Accountability. I want him to kick Pam Bondi's ass into gear. We're coming up on the 5-year expiration of the term limits, statute of limitations on January 6th. So all those people who may have been involved, I'm just saying, in the Fedsurrection, they're all going to walk and nobody's going to be held accountable. It makes me bad crap crazy. I want accountability in 2026. That's what I want. And I think if Trump can bring some accountability in 2026, if he can get Pam Bondi to move her butt and do something, I think you're going to see Republicans motivated to go to the polls and vote, to actually get out and vote. That's what I think happens, because Republicans don't vote in general in midterms. They just don't. And then they lose and they can't understand why. So Democrats are going to be running on affordability, which means voting against Trump, because Trump is the reason why you can't afford anything. And if you look at the numbers, that's all BS. If you look at inflation, if you look at wages going up, all of that stuff, all the indicators show that the economy is better than it was under Joe Biden, but they have the media shilling for them, and the media is telling everyone that it's too expensive, nothing's affordable, and that's a problem. So that's what I want. That's what I liked in 2025, and that's what I want in 2026. And you have to move closer to me. You're not in the picture. So so that's what I want in 2026. Y'all are weird. Well, yeah. Jim Beam is the one that's halting. Bourbon. Okay. Jim Beam is the one.
JD is whiskey.
Yeah. Bourbon is the Jim Beam is holding. So yeah. So today's show, listen, if you're new, this is not what it's always like. It's just that it's the end of the year. It's the last one. So Art had requested the IT department.
He blew me off and was late.
That's okay. He showed up for you, honey.
Okay.
That's true. He still loves you. And so the IT department showed, but usually we will have a guest of like, well, Hans von Spakovsky blew us off last week, like Lieutenant Colonel Alan Wester. We had James Rosen on to talk about when he was writing the book about Antonin Scalia. We've had producers on. We've had celebrity photographer Barry Morgenstein was with us. We had Lauren Conlin from the True Crime podcast. And then we'll have a lot of commentators and things like that as well. So I try to mix it up. So if you're new, it's sometimes it's political, sometimes it's not political. Sometimes there's no guest at all. And it's just you guys and what you want to talk about. And you just throw it out there.
Keep the live,
and we see where it goes. Yeah, it's a live cast, so you get to participate. And the cool thing too is when we do have some guests where maybe they're a little bit more well known, you guys actually get to ask them questions. You put the question up, we put it on the screen, and they get to answer the question. So that's a lot of fun as well. That's good. Hermit Sal says, I don't know if Harris's team knew about the Walls situation, but would they care? For the Democrats, Trump is the threat. Would they care? I think that's a really good. I don't think they would care,
because they never think they're going to get caught, and they know if they do get caught, nothing's going to happen because look, the media is still not reporting on this. If it wasn't for those that kid,
Dave, who did 5 years of research, and Nick Shirley.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for them, it still wouldn't be out. If you don't put on Fox or Newsmax now, you probably don't even know the story exists.
It's very true. It's very, very true. Chris Hansen versus Predator. Speaking of bodies, what would the gentleman on the right change about the person on the left?
Absolutely nothing. I wouldn't want anything different.
Hilarious. Best question of the night, best comment of the show so far, Chris.
Best answer, I think.
Yes, you're trained very well. I trained you so well. It was so good. Scott Wagner just recently passed my exam and got an FAA license. Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations.
There you go. What do you fly, Scott? I'm curious as to what you fly. You'll want to know what he flies. You'll want to know because you're a dork.
Keep flying. A private pilot's license is just a license to kill yourself without your instructor. So stay current.
There you go. Because that comment started out dark. And then
it's true.
I know, but you brought it around. You brought it back that, you got to keep current. Star Driver 1 is IT guy. That's my phone that just fell. Is IT guy hanging around with Maverick? No. Rebecca, I want to see Trump get grocery prices lowered, especially fresh meats and produce. I think a lot of that has to do with transportation costs. And remember, for cattle, you have to raise the herd, so you got to put time into them before they can get back, taking them to market, etc. So there's going to be a lag there. I didn't know that fresh produce prices were particularly high. Did you?
Remember, the lettuce,
The head of lettuce used to be 99 cents and it was
Yeah.
like $1.50.
and it was this big. Now it's
Now it's like this big.
$1.50
It's like a
and it looks
softball.
on a
Yeah,
good
it's like
day.
a softball. That's very, very true. Art says, your buddy Art, tonight is the first step in a well-coordinated and systematic plan to take over the Queen's media empire with the notorious ITGs. You can't stop ITG. You can only hope to contain him. Hey,
She has no clue, Art. Keep it.
You two want to do this every Tuesday night? You two can do this every Tuesday night. I'll take a night off. William, I'm allergic to that stuff, and I told the doctor about it, and he gave it to me anyways. He forgot about what I told him, and I almost damn near died. I have no idea what we're discussing. No idea. Wow, you talk a lot. Yeah, because there's nobody else to talk.
Isn't that the whole idea of a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Because otherwise we'd just be sitting here.
Yeah, let's give him what he wants.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
And scene.
Star Driver says, Rebecca, if we get rid of 40 million illegals we're feeding, prices for everything will go down. Few prices coming down or helping to lower costs. It's true. It's absolutely true. Squeaky, when I had my MRI, I fell asleep, no drugs involved. I hate you.
I did too.
Oh, there's something wrong with the two of you. It's not a normal response. Shanna Banana, found you through Wendy Bell. You're doing great. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Shanna.
Welcome.
Like I said, yeah, welcome. This is not a normal live cast for us. This is just kind of like end of the year, free for all. Throw out what you want. We'll talk about it. All right. I threw out talking about what you think Trump's greatest accomplishment was in 2025 and what do you want to see him do in 26. Very few people have actually commented on that, but that's the joy of a live cast. You can talk about whatever you want. And don't forget, please give a thumbs up. Please, 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 please subscribe. Please, please, please. Tomorrow, I'm in for Rob Carson from noon to 3. Now, Rob's show is syndicated nationally. If you can't find it near you, all you have to do. Oh, excuse me.
Are you boring yourself?
I am. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Sorry. Apparently, going back to other comments, she does talk a lot. She's talking so much, she's boring herself.
No, I'm tired. I'm tired. Shut up. Jerk. No, but anyway, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to yawn the whole time. So I'm in for Rob Carson from noon to 3 tomorrow. Again, syndicated nationally. If you can't find it, look for WCBM. That's his home station on TuneIn, or you can look for WCBM online. You can WCBM.com. You can listen to it live there. All right. And then on Friday, I'm in for David Webb, 9 a.m. to noon on Patriot Channel 125 on Sirius XM Patriot. So that's from 9 a.m. to noon. And then at noon, I'm back in for Rob Carson, noon to 3. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is.
And then next Monday, Chris Salcedo show on Newsmax TV. So usually about 5:15. We'll see. Let's see. William, I'm Irish. That's when my family came from Arlington. Yeah, when his family came from Arlington. Okay. Survivor, House of David, House of David. Rosie is a tool, but think of all the entertainment we get for free at her expense because she parades her craziness like a banner. So we get all that. If Rosie returns to America, will she be tariffed? Rebecca says you tease your hubby as much as I tease mine. We've known each other for since high school at least, right? if not
Yeah,
before
well,
that.
high school, that's only
Before-
5 years ago.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So, and before high school too, through church.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys all
Sure.
sat in the same place.
My brothers beat up your brothers.
This is very true. His brothers did beat up my brothers, and they were always getting yelled at after mass. Justin said, "Cute glasses, bro. Really matches the curtains in the background." Okay. Jerry says, lots of new names here tonight and more than a few trolls. That's how you know you're big time.
It's like say radio ones.
Here we go. Me and my friends are getting drunk and stealing from my neighbor's garage. He's old and doesn't notice though. Well, so two things. It sounds like something I would do when I was 15 having my first beer, but I would be the one to say, I don't think it's a good idea to steal from the neighbor.
Yeah, but also you didn't have your first beer at 15.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No,
Well, I mean, like,
12.
no. Well, no, because my father's German, and when we would go to Germany, we would drink beer. So that doesn't count. I was like 6. Because that's what they did. So it was no big deal. Jerry Jerry had Shore Essentials.
Mhm.
He was in school with me since like 2nd grade.
Oh, okay.
All right, but he's not the guy stealing from the neighbor. But I don't think that's nice if it's an older person. I don't think that that's very nice. And there's a special place in hell for you if that's what you're really doing. All right. So I don't know. Star Driver says YouTube is fine. Scott says, I went to a Catholic church Christmas event to help sing in the choir because they had past advertised for help with singers. It was fun. And I learned some new songs. Good for you. Justin, I try to get my husband prego. I don't care what God says. Well, I got to tell you, it sounds like you're having a much more exciting weekend than we are. Yeah, because I'm never going to try to get him pregnant. You know, I just don't have that.
But if it doesn't work, you could probably take him to a fertility doctor and say that.
Yeah, we know one, as a matter of fact, in New York. We know a very good fertility doctor in New York.
Yeah.
She would love to see them. Just don't tell her we referred you. Okay. Gonna keep that on the down low. Keep it in the family. Rosie looks like Keith Olbermann. Most Americans today believe that Donald J. Trump is a child molester, then voted for him in 2024. I think you're right. I think a lot of people believe Donald Trump is a child molester because that got put out there by the left, and it got put out there. You know, the media kind of instigated that. And every time someone says that to me, I'm like, so he's a pedo. You voted for a pedo. I'm like, could you please provide proof that he's a pedo? Oh yeah, I said, not feelings. I want facts. And then I get called horrible names and they run away because there is no proof out there. It's just what you feel or what you want to believe. And facts don't care about your feelings. So there's that. But I do know that Joe Biden showered with his daughter, according to her diary. So, you know, there's that. Just saying. They don't like that at all. I sure as hell did not vote for Hochul. I may be eccentric, but I ain't stupid. You don't belong here. What the freaking colonialist weirdo crap you guys mind is so twisted. Grow up. Have you ever been a colonialist? Are you a colonizer? No, me neither.
We moved to this town many years ago, so we did colonize this town. We did
colonize the town. Yeah.
But we've been in New Jersey our whole lives.
Yeah. You're praising Trump. It's what, okay. So first of all, if you're going to criticize someone, you should know the difference between Y-O-U-R and Y-O-U''RE. The apostrophe takes place of the A in R. So you are praising Trump. So Y-O-U''RE, praising Trump. So if you're going to mock somebody, you probably should do it in a grammatically correct way, because it makes you seem dumb when you don't know 3rd grade grammar. That's all. So there you go. Is that Dr. Oz on the right? No, but I interviewed Dr. Oz today.
Yeah.
I did.
I taught him everything he knows.
Actually, he was supposed to be at a wedding we were at. We know
Oh,
someone who was good friends with. We were with the groom's family, and his family member got married to this woman, and her family is friends with Dr. Oz and Padma Lakshmi, who was actually at the wedding, and her daughter was the flower girl in the wedding. I went to the doctor today and got bad news. They discovered an abnormal growth on my ass. The doctor diagnosed it as government, and there is no cure. Oh, look, racist. We're racist. Oh, honey, we're racist. Woo, boom, racist.
Yeah.
Oh, please, you played me racist. It's not even fun being called a racist anymore. It used to be fun and exciting. Now I just don't care. Child infant mortality is rising for the first time in 25 years due to Trump's policies. Prove it. Let's see. Once in a while, you need to do a 2-hour show. No, because you know what? I got to get going, because when I'm done here, I had to go put together a 6-hour of only 3 hours of radio tomorrow. Oh, only 3 hours tomorrow. Yeah. I had to go put together a radio show when I got out of here. So we're going to wrap this up. This was all over the place, as I expected it to be, but I thought it would be a fun end of the year show to have no topic and let you guys just take it wherever you wanted to go. Jerry said, good answer, Doug. Squeaky says, I'm liking this holiday show. I'm glad you finally got in here. Make ice great again. Yes.
It needs to be renamed.
Yeah, Charlemagne Martel says, Harrison no balls walls were a white hat operation. No one knew this slime ball until he was front and center, just like Fauci the rat. But I'm going to say this. Didn't we all kind of know there was something wrong with Walls from the get-go? Okay, you can be awkward and weird, but the jazz hand things and the kicking like he was an extra in the Village People back in the 1970s, like he was a backup dancer for the Village People. There was something wrong with him from the get-go.
He got out over his skis when he became the VP. If he didn't do that, he would have just stayed in anonymity, made his billions from the Somalis, kept all the tampons he wanted, but he wanted too much.
Yeah.
He flew too close to the sun.
There you go. Watching your back says your favorite troll hasn't spoken up yet. I don't know if he comes here. I don't think he does. He also said, it is a pleasure when Mary talks, so stop picking on her. I think they're trying to pick on me. It's not working. They're like my little brothers. I'm like, go away.
Go bye-bye.
Things. Carmen South says, Mary, getting tired is girl stuff. Hey, if you've been working my schedule that I have been working since like Thanksgiving, I slept 12 hours from Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. 12 hours. And then we had lunch. And then I went to work to put together 6 hours of radio for the next day. You realize that us are billed on slavery and robbery, and suddenly
US.
you just that the US are billed. Wow. You either are English is not a first language, or you really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it. Are you Jewish? Land of the free my ass. Mary yawning and falling asleep is step 2 of the ITG takeover.
Or keep it close to your chest, okay?
Oh, this is lovely. Hello from Turkey. He would like you to show dominance. This is taking a really funny, hilarious turn. Look at the picture. All right.
I'm trying not to. You can't unsee that.
They think you're Jewish because of your nose, honey. Yeah, but that's good, because with some people that you see in your profession, they think you're Jewish, and it happens to work out, doesn't it?
It does.
Yes, it does.
Part of the tribe.
All right. My favorite Trump accomplishment was destroying Iran's nuclear capability. That was very good. Jerry says, it's true. If pressed, I can produce a picture of Mary at 10 years old. Class photo, not like a creepy stalker type thing. That's true, Jerry. That was like 4th grade, 10, right? Because you're like 8 in 2nd grade.
Yeah,
And 4th grade was, 3rd grade was Miss Gill. fourth grade. Who do we have? I don't remember who we had, Jer. Daniel is here. He says, Happy Tuesday. What's up, everybody? Robert says, go get a Mary. Star Driver says, thank you, Your Majesty and IT guy. Thank you for all you do. This was a fun podcast. You guys make it so much fun. Herman Sal said, I once went to a nudist colony. That does make me a colonizer. My future hope for president is that he'll quit playing footsie with China and call them on the carpet. Yeah. Let's see, make joke. Oh yeah, the racist. Oh, you're racist. Blah 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 blah. White people hate being called racist. White people don't care about being called racist anymore because the card has been played so many times. They're like, whatever. You took all of the meaning out of it. I think John from Maryland is one of the trolls. Possibly. I don't think he's the troll. I don't think he's who you're talking about. That I know who you're talking about. Walls is a dog for the running dog for the CCP, 100%. Are built full. Justin might want to cut down on the edibles or increase them. Like, I never know. Like, when I think somebody's off their meds, I'm like, or they could have taken too many. Mm-hmm. And you may have to call 911. Just kidding about getting tired. Yeah, poor Justin fails U.S. history. Funny, people call Trump the pedo, yet ignore Epstein visited the White House 17 times. Mm-hmm. Martin says, you do seem to be racist. Well, I guess it takes one to know one there, Martin. All right, guys. Art says, step 3 is next week. Somehow Mary gets locked in the bathroom at 7:15 p.m. And then it's just the IT guy. You and Art can have your own show. All right, we're out of here. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Next week, we will have a bona fide guest. No offense.
No
we'll
offense,
have like a real guest. And we'll start the new year with a brand new podcast. I'm working on some new branding, new look. We got the IT department bought some new lights, and we're actually moving the whole operation into another room. Are we doing that this weekend?
Possibly.
Maybe into a whole nother room that we cleaned out over the weekend. And because as you know, the first floor, the walls are coming down in this room. All of that's being done. So we're probably going to do that in the spring. And so we'll be moving the whole production upstairs, which really won't matter to you guys, but we can show you another room that needs to be done, that hasn't been redone, but needs to be done. And we could put it in there. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Good morning and good evening in case I miss you. Don't forget, please like the podcast. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not done so. I really appreciate you guys. You can follow me on X at Mary Walter Radio. Tomorrow in for Rob Carson, just look for WCBM. That's his home station. So you can look for that on TuneIn, or you can listen online if it's not near you. And on Friday, I'm in for David Webb on Sirius Patriot Channel 125, and then back in for Rob Carson again. Monday, I will be on the Chris Salcedo Show on Newsmax Television. So thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate you all so much. Have a wonderful New Year. Stay safe. All right. And if you're truckers and you're hanging out in those truck stops, be careful. I just got finished watching A Very Scary People.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he was in a truck stop. So be careful. All right.
It was a smiley face.
The smiley face killer. Yeah. It was really creepy. So, be careful. All right. Bye, you guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Mary Walter Radio on the